Welcome to AfriFreedomChannel, where we bring you in-depth analysis of the most pressing political, economic, and social developments shaping Africa and the world. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more relevant and important updates like this one. Your engagement matters, so drop your thoughts in the comment section below. We encourage healthy and respectful discourse because, at AfriFreedom, your voice is part of the change. The views expressed in this video are based on publicly available information and professional analysis. This content is intended for informational and educational purposes only and does not represent legal, financial, or political advice. We aim to remain neutral, objective, and respectful of all perspectives. This man is mad that South Africa won't give his Starlink satellite company a license. Those were the words of a South African commentator that have sparked a wave of online debate.
Elon Musk, Elon, is mad. He's mad that South Africa won't give his Starlink satellite company a license because he's not black. And just like that, apartheid's poster boy discovered reverse racism. Did y'all hear that? They're saying he just discovered reverse racism. The irony, Elon grew up comfy under apartheid, while black South Africans were literally fighting for their lives. Now, when policies try to repair decades of injustice, he calls it a disgrace to Nelson Mandela's legacy. Now, let's be clear. South Africa isn't shutting Musk out for being white. They're requiring equity in a country still healing from legalized racism. He can tweet through it all he wants, but the math ain't mathing, Mr. Musk.
Elon Musk, tech billionaire, global disruptor, then founder of Starlink, is currently facing regulatory roadblocks in South Africa. The reason? The country's licensing requirements reportedly include local equity participation, a policy Musk seems unwilling to accept. This friction reveals a deeper conflict between African regulatory autonomy and global technological advancement. Should South Africa, and other African nations, resist powerful multinational companies that refuse to meet local ownership laws? Or is this a missed opportunity to connect millions in rural areas who desperately need internet access? Is the fight for digital sovereignty worth denying a service that could close the digital divide overnight? As Africa continues to rise in tech demand, whose rules should shape that future, ours or theirs? Would you prioritize global tech access or local control? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Speaking at a recent event, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu referred to the arbitrage in Nigeria's foreign exchange market as the grandfather of corruption.
Through our Renew Hope agenda, our administration pledged to tackle economic instability, improve security nationwide, reduce corruption, reform governance, and lift our people out of poverty. How fast will you have reconstructed this country? If you allow the arbitrage in the exchange rates to continue, that is the grandmother, father of corruption. You could see FCC recovering over 750 something houses from one person. Locally here. Yes, we encountered challenges when we assumed office in May 2023. But we have made progress by implementing difficult, long overdue, but necessary economic reforms. We have removed corruption-leading arbitrage, fuel subsidy, eliminating the arbitrage-driven multiple foreign exchange, together with our far-reaching tax reform. I hope the bills are pass and will be on their way. Senate President. Speaker, where are those tax reform bills? Because of the reforms, our country now attracts greater foreign direct investment that will ultimately create jobs and produce much needed goods and services that will significantly improve the standard of living.
This statement echoes years of public frustration over the manipulation of the currency exchange system. Under past administrations, politically connected individuals made billions by buying dollars at subsidized rates from the central bank and reselling at black market prices. Tinubu cited extreme examples of corruption enabled by this system, including the EFCC's recovery of over 750 properties from one individual. That revelation forces us to reflect: how did such a system remain in place for so long, benefiting so few at the expense of the many? Were institutions blind, complicit, or powerless? The administration claims that ending the arbitrage was crucial to restoring economic sanity. But in doing so, it triggered inflation, hardship, and currency depreciation. Is this a cleansing fire or a political gamble with the lives of millions? Do you believe Nigeria had any other option? Could reform have been more gradual or inclusive? Who should bear the burden of resetting the economy, the elite or the everyday citizen? President Tinubu has also asserted that despite these challenges, his administration is making progress. From implementing difficult but overdue reforms to addressing insecurity, reducing corruption, and lifting people out of poverty, Tinubu believes the renewed hope agenda is gaining ground. But while the language of reform is persuasive, the reality for many Nigerians remains harsh. The price of food, fuel, and basic services continues to climb. The minimum wage is yet to reflect the cost of living. Insecurity remains a concern in many regions. So how should we define progress? Is it enough to upload new policies, or must we measure change by the quality of life of the people? What are the signs that a reform is working, and who gets to decide when hope has been renewed? Are we truly seeing the beginning of a transformation, or merely another cycle of promises wrapped in different packaging? Africa stands at a crossroads. As global tech giants eye our markets and leaders embark on sweeping reforms, the choices made today will define the futures of millions. At AfriFreedomChannel, we believe in unpacking these stories beyond headlines, exploring not just what is happening, but why it matters. We challenge you to reflect deeply: are we building a continent of self-reliance and innovation, or one still negotiating its worth to global powers and internal elites? Your voice is powerful, share it in the comments. If this video challenged your thinking or opened your eyes to new perspectives, like, share, and subscribe to AfriFreedomChannel. There is so much more to unpack, and we promise to keep bringing you clear, bold, and honest content. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay free. This is AfriFreedomChannel, where we speak truth with purpose.